Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and it's very possible that you're watching this video because your wife asked you to, because I asked her to ask you to, because I did a video for women on why does my husband rush me all the time. That may not be the exact title, but it's close enough. The point is this, and I never have ever done this before, where I have said to a spouse, your spouse is completely wrong and they need to blah, 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 blah. In this case, there is and I'm not blaming you. Wrong, yes, you're wrong to try to get your wife to get ready fast. But I'm not blaming you for trying. I'm going to explain to you why it's impossible. You should be a subscriber to this channel anyway, because you'll learn about marriage. Marriage is supposed to be filled with joy. It's supposed to be filled with love. Is yours? Maybe a little bit. But if you want it all, it's like anything else, you got to understand it. So this is a component. Understanding each other according to their gender. I don't care what's popular out there now, thinking all genders are the same. I mean, I've even seen where some men are saying they could get pregnant. Come on, give me a break. So here's the thing. We're different. We're different. Now, you may say, but. And when I had my practice on the ground over 20 years ago, I used to call it the yeah, but Berts. But what I do is I explain things scientifically. I don't mess around with, here's what I think. I'm not a good thinker. What I have is empirical information. So here, the empirical information is this. I'm going to give you two. One is that you can't change another person, even in the short or long term. I mean, you can, if there's an emergency, you have to push them hard. But people only change themselves when they are ready. So you can't bribe them, you can't threaten them, you can't lead by example. All of that is nonsense. It doesn't work. People change when they're ready to change. Now, more importantly, your wife is a woman. As a woman, she's designed differently. Now, all of us, both genders, are driven, for the most part, believe it or not, by our self-preservation module, I'll call it, that is innate in every single cell of our body. And what happens is our mind is a slave to our body to a great degree until we start mastering our mind, which is how you achieve an amazing marriage. But we're not going to go there now. We're just going to talk about the fact that your wife is driven by her body, and the body is all about self-preservation, the drive to survive. And for a woman, how that translates into an evolved format, because we're not creatures, having to kill our enemy. We are sophisticated beings, and we're souls, but we're sophisticated beings, and we're still the result of our drive to survive. And in a woman, that means being beautiful. So what I said to your wife was, be beautiful for your husband, because it's a mindset that we have to have. Now, I said that to your wife, and if she has not watched her video, then what you do is, when she's getting ready, recognize she's going to take her time. It isn't going to happen automatically. But what you can say to her is that, in other words, reconcile yourself. But what you can say to her is, oh, my love, you look so beautiful. Thank you for looking beautiful for me. She may actually come back and say, well, this is just how I do it. And then you say, I know, but it's for me. I take it as you're doing it for me. Why? Because every opportunity you have should be utilized to enhance the loving connection between the two of you. Doesn't matter what she says, doesn't matter what she's thinking or feeling. It matters only what you can control. You can only control yourself. So use every moment to enhance the love, the connection, the happiness in your marriage. It's the best you can do. You are not going to speed her up, period. No exceptions, period. So, you want to keep banging your head against the wall? Go for it. Or do you want to take the moment to step back and go, you know, I married a beautiful woman. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and I'm just going to remind her how much I appreciate her for her beauty. What a difference, right? Attitude is so important. So the attitude of gratitude is one of the greatest expressions of love. So be grateful that she's taking her time to make herself beautiful. You see? So, hopefully you're a subscriber. If not, you should subscribe. Hopefully you already like this because you've learned so much. Hopefully you're going to go deeper. You're going to read more articles. You're going to watch these videos. You might even get one of my books. You might even get to Course for Men because your marriage really isn't that hot. I don't know. But I'm happy to be of service to you. Now, we're also training people. If you're one who has been following us and you're already working with couples or working with individuals, we're going to have an online training course for TMF marriage counseling. Not therapists, not grief counseling, not this, not that, just marriage. That's all we do at the Marriage Foundation. We've been doing it for a long time. We're it. There is no next evolution beyond what we are teaching. We have the ultimate teachings of marriage. We do. And I don't say that with pride particularly. It's just a fact. So I really appreciate your coming by. Again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. I love your attitude about wanting to have the greatest marriage. And visit again. God bless you. And take care.